Hi guys, it's HGTV Sims here with another episode of House Hunters, episode 6. We have Boston and we have her mother Bailey. You may remember them from the series Heiress and Heiress, the Book of Boston. And they are here at the Landgrab Real Estate Company in Miss Irving's office looking to cash in on buying a new home for Boston. Boston aged up. She had a big party and now she's ready to go on with her life and have a new home. Part of her being an heir, she will um part of being an heir allows Boston to receive a home for it will allow Boston, I'm sorry, it gives Boston a new home, her being an heir and everything. So she'll be getting a new home, she'll be getting a lump sum of money, and she'll be doing her thing. But that's all in the book of Eris. That's with that series. Check it out. And so today they're gonna be looking for a home. It's like 6:45 in the morning. They're getting a bright early start because usually Boston's mom has to be at work at 10. So they want to go look at homes. They want to go look at homes before Boston's mom go to work. And there's gonna be 3 homes to choose from, and Boston's gonna pick which house she wants. And in this one, she also get a housewarming gift from House Hunters. So it'll be awesome. So right now, what they're gonna be doing is what Miss Irving is gonna be doing. She's looking over the work that she needs to look over the work that Susan has done, because sometimes Susan makes mistakes. She's the office manager. Susan is the office manager, and she manages the listings and she gives them to Miss Irving, and Miss Irving looks them over and decides which exactly which listings will be good for the client. So she'll be taking like a Susan will be taking a class on real estate, on becoming a real estate agent. So that'll be good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and have Miss Irving. They're gonna go travel to the first home, but let's first take a look at the listings. Okay, let's go into the gallery to actually see what homes Boston will be. What homes Miss Irving has come up with for Boston. Now, her first home, her mom does not want her to have a mansion, even though they can afford it. Her mom has given her a reasonable budget of between $200,000 and $300,000 for this home, and she doesn't want Boston to have anything that's extra extravagant, because she wants Boston to really work on herself, work on her skills, and just grow. And as she grows, this house will grow with her. That's what Bailey did in her first home. She grew, and her house grew with her. So this house has to have extra land, extra room to put things in it that Boston wants. If she wants a family, she'll be able to build and get new and build extra rooms onto the house, maybe a basement or upstairs. So with this first house, this house is a family house, and it is currently 122 2,535 simoleons. It has 3 bedrooms, two bathrooms, and it currently doesn't look like it has an upstairs to it. But from what I could see, it looks like it has an extra little clubhouse on the side. So that's pretty nice. It has a driveway, and the amount of rooms would be perfect for Boston because she can maybe have a gym or some type of office or something like that in a home like this. So this one is pretty nice. Let's move on to the next home. The next home is that she'll be showing Boston and Bailey is the Dillard household. Okay, it is 82,472 simoleons. It has 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. This house also has character. It's homey. The homey vibe helps Sims quickly master the domestic arts of cooking, mixology, handiness, and gardening. So also teen neighborhood. More teens will hang out in the neighborhood that surrounds this lot. You'll spot them roaming around and loitering in the streets, as teens are known to do. It's a good opportunity for teens in your household to meet new friends their own age. So this is pretty nice. This house again has the 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. It almost looks like it's right next door to a restaurant, but I don't know. Anyway, it has I like the shape of it. It's a pretty home, and by it being fall, it looks pretty nice. So we're gonna check that one out, and then we're gonna move on to the next home. This one is called the Monochrome Lake House. How beautiful is that? All those windows. Okay, so this house runs about 184,393 simoleons. It has 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. It doesn't have any lot traits, but this is beautiful. It looks like it's sitting on water, like it's floating on water. Pretty nice. That's another view, not a very good view of the home, but this is the view. Okay, so these are the homes that Boston and her mother will be going to see, and all of these homes are well under her budget, so Boston will have plenty of house. She's gonna have plenty of money left after she buy her home, but that just depends because she still has to decorate it. So she's actually getting a pretty good deal. She'll be able to buy her home and decorate, but it doesn't look like these homes really need that much decorating. So anyway, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, and Mrs. Irving is gonna go to the first home. She has 2 homes in Newcrest, and then the other home is in I forget where it's at, but the other home is in another part of town. So 2 homes are in Newcrest, and another home is in the other home is in I forget where it is, but you'll see. We're on our way. They're on their way there, and they're getting an early start because we got to get this in because we want Boston to see the homes. So yes, Boston is looking forward to this. She really had fun on her birthday, and she really enjoyed that. Guys, you really have to check out that LP. It's pretty nice. She partied, she enjoyed family. It was at the Von Hut Estate. She had so much fun and she enjoyed it. She didn't get to do a lot of dancing, but she had plenty of gifts to open, and she just really enjoyed it. She wished that her dad could have been there. So everyone's coming along for the ride. Even Susan, she's shadowing on the viewing today because she needs to know exactly what she's supposed to be doing. She needs to also know how to stage a home. It's just a lot to learn, and to how important it is to stick in someone's budget. If they say that they have a certain amount, she has to know that this is what you pick. A lot of times when she's picked homes and Mrs. Irving didn't have any time to really look through the listings, she picked some homes that were way out of people's price range. And you don't want to do that when you're getting people that are trying to spend some money. They can possibly end up with a house that they cannot afford, and then they have those bills to pay. So we don't want that to happen. So Susan did pretty good this time. She forgot two listings, but she was able to go back and recover them, so she did well. So the first house we're going to look at is the lake house. Okay, this is a beautiful home. This is what it looks like from the outside. A nice little palm tree, water all around. Oh, look at these big old chairs. I've never seen that before. Big ones, small ones, just scattered about in the rocks. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, Boston left for school. She's at school, so she didn't really get to go in and view the home. I don't know why she's still at school, but looks like somebody's swimming around the house. Oh my word, that is Susan. She needs to get out of the water. Wait a minute, is that Susan? Yeah, that's Susan. So okay, anyway, we're gonna go back. Okay, everybody's taking a dip. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna start from the top to the bottom. This is the upstairs, and the upstairs looks like 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. It has a little office in the hallway, desk office. Oh, look at the balcony. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's not off any of the rooms, but it's still pretty nice. And then downstairs there looks like about 3 bathrooms. And okay, Boston's gonna stay. She has to stay. We're gonna let her take a vacation day. Doesn't look like Boston wants to. It doesn't look like Bailey wants to take a day off anyway. But anyway, this is the downstairs. That's the kitchen. Oh, look at this. This is the living room. It's pretty small, some tight spaces, but this is beautiful. This looks like something that Bailey. Okay, there's a workroom in here. It's nice. Okay. Dirty money. Going over some routine expense report, gathering notices, some lines that don't seem to match up. Upon further investigation, he discovers a lot of money is being okay. That's okay. We're gonna get out of this. We're just gonna turn it over. Okay. So this is a nice home. This is something I think Boston will really love. Look at this water. You can actually swim all the way around the house. All right, so this is a nice home. Everybody's taking a dip. We don't need that. I mean, it is nice, but it's cool outside. So, I mean, why would they get in the water? Okay, well, anyway, we're going to move on to the next place. And we're going to have, oh, Jeanette even went to work. She had another, she had another listing. But we're gonna have this, we're gonna do it a little different in this episode. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna just have Bailey just travel to the home. Oh my gosh, what is she doing? Everybody's swimming in the water. It's cold outside. It's fall. Okay, let's. Come on, people. We're in the middle of house hunters. We're trying to look at some houses. Come on, get your clothes back on and let's go. Okay? And whoever he is, he trying to hit on you. Oh, this old man trying to hit on her and she's a widow. Okay, no, we're not doing that. Oh. Okay, pick it up.
Wiksana Zarspa. Usanet Pandole. Bifala Narbo. Binbet. Yes.
She's taking a call from her boss. She's not able to come in, so we're gonna let her head to the next home. She's gonna look at these houses for her daughter. It is really important for her to look at these houses because she wants to pick the right one for her daughter. Well, actually it's supposed to be Boston's choice, but you know how mothers are. You know, Bailey is a little overbearing over her daughter, so she wants to be the one to pick it. She wants to be the one to choose. So, and Boston loves her mother very much, and she does not mind. She does not mind if her mother chooses her house because she knows that her mother will choose a house that she's gonna love. So she's not worried about it. But her mom is very overprotective over her children, especially Boston, because that's her only daughter, and she's the heir to the family Richards Crowe heir fortune. So she's overbearing, but in a good way. She's very loving. Boston is very loving. So this house is really important because this is the home that is supposed to be the home that Bailey starts her life in. So it's really important. It has to have all the key points. It has to have room for Boston to grow in and have kids. So, okay, well, this is the family home. Okay, this is the outside of the home. There's a older model car in the driveway. The people that own this home, I guess they still live here. So, okay, this home only has one level. I'm not sure what that is. That's a bathroom. Let's check it out. Okay, oh, that's just a closet. Wow, a closet. Okay, all right, now so there's a bathroom in here. This is the living room. Hold on a second. We're gonna have these people put their clothes on. See, we're not doing this. We are not doing this. We ain't got no clothes on. No, put your clothes on. This is House Hunters. Where's he at? Last one of you all gonna put some clothes on. Why is we walking around like this anyway? We looking at houses, not swimming. So luckily, I believe this house does not have a pool. It may have a pool. I don't know. But I just thought that by it being cool pool outside, that they wouldn't do that, that they wouldn't swim. But I guess that I guess that kind of doesn't matter, you know. Just do what you do. Okay, he is extremely tired. And they were supposed to be coming along as support. And Boston said she was going to go ahead on and miss school because it was really her last day of school. But she decided to go in. She just Boston, she loves school. I never met a kid that loves school like the way she does. So she just couldn't stay away. She had to still go. So she went, and I guess that is what is tickling her fancy right about now. And everybody's coming into the house, but they're gonna come in with clothes on because we're not doing this. Not like this. Okay, Susan had this on. Now, so this is the main level. There's a big bedroom. This house is, to me, a pretty blank space. It could be whatever Boston wants it to be. It's pretty nice. And there's a dining room, nice sized dining room with a beautiful rug. And there's a fireplace. But this layout in some ways doesn't make sense to me. Like, why do they have this like this? So anyway, that will be changed once Boston gets her house. Now, second thing, why is there a room back? What is this? What was this supposed to be back here? I'm not quite sure what that was supposed to be, but there's a room off of the kitchen with no window in it. Okay, and so this is the main floor, and there is no upstairs, but there is a patio. Ooh, and a pool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So Susan is actually supposed to be up. She's supposed to be the one showing the house, and but she's resting, and she had plenty of rest. I guess, you know, Susan likes to eat. Okay, so SDT scores. Okay, Boston just got the results from her SDT success determination test. Her scores aren't quite as high as she hoped they would be. Should she sign up to retake the test or just be happy with what she has? No, she's gonna retake the test, because we don't give up. The Boston Crow family does not give up, and she is a scholar, so she probably just let her nerves get in the way, and we're just gonna do this again. Okay, so she had to get her something to eat. We're gonna wake Susan up. She's gone to sleep on the couch. We're gonna wake her up, and we're gonna have the family go and view the next home. So get on up, girl. Let's go. So now we're gonna travel. We're gonna travel to the next location. Oh, and she need a bath. Oh no, she is. Trust me, Susan does not work that hard. For her to be stinking, she should always be fresh. But I guess she's under pressure. Miss Irving has been on her case because Miss Irving has been on her case because she's been kind of messing up on the listings. So anyway, we're gonna go to what's this? Windingburg. We're gonna go to Windingburg. The next house is in Windingburg by the water. So we're gonna go here. And we're gonna move, well, I mean, not move them in, but we're gonna go there to visit. The family's gonna go and visit just to see what the home looks like. So, guys, at the end of this episode, don't forget to watch to the end because I want you to see Boston's new home, remodeled, redecorated. Well, I don't know. Just stay tuned to the end and see. We'll see what happens. So now we are arriving at Boston's new home. At Boston's new home. We're at the third location in Windenburg. The house that's by the water. She has a view of the water. I don't know how I would feel to be able to get everything that I want. Boston, she's a really good kid and she doesn't ask for much. She's a happy kid and her mom really loves her children. She took very good care of Boston and the boys. Okay, now we are at the third location. This location has a red label on the front. The other two I think were white labels because they weren't as expensive as this one. This one is a little more expensive, but it's not. I actually don't even know. I don't even think this house was expensive enough. I think Susan kind of messed up because I think that was supposed to have a white label on it. So like I said, she needs work. She's in learning process. But anyway, let's look at the home. This is a bedroom. We got a bathroom here. We have another bedroom. Looks like two kids' bedrooms. This bathroom could have actually been a Jack and Jill by having two rooms on each end. That could have been a Jack and Jill. We have an open concept kitchen with dining table and living room. And there's another bedroom here and a bathroom. Okay, now looking out in the back of the house, this is the back of the home. We have a table. Oh, it seems like it's a pretty windy day today. So there's a fire pit. This is pretty nice. I like this. It would definitely all have to be remodeled if she moved into it. As a matter of fact, I think that out of the three homes, the one that needs the less remodeling work done would be the lake house. And so this is pretty nice. It just needs some work. That's all. So there's Susan. She's showing the house. This is the first time, her first showing. So I know she's excited about that. Mrs. Irving had to go to another viewing. Because Susan has ran. Because she makes what she does in the office. She does the paperwork. She files the paperwork. She brings up the listings. Mrs. Irving looks the listings over and makes a decision on exactly which ones will be best because Mrs. Irving only chooses 3 homes for the client. She's always right on the money with the houses that she chooses. But there's a lot of work that Susan has to do on the outskirts, even though Mrs. Irving is making the final decisions. She's earned that right to make those decisions. So anyway, elevator encounter. While riding the elevator, Janet looks up from her phone to see the doors open and the CEO of the company walk in. What will Janet say? Something to make an impression or keep quiet? No, I think she should say something. So let's just see what happened. Janet launches into a story about a funny picture she recently saw online. The CEO gives Janet a strange look, then busies himself with his phone. The rest of the elevator ride passes in awkward silence. Oh, okay. Well, then don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, Janet. because he's stuck up. Okay, so this is the last home. And oh, she's back. She gets to see it. Okay. Let's see how she feels about this one. Oh, she's tired. Everybody is sleeping. Alright, so we're going to go back to the Landgrab Real Estate Company. Or Boston and her mom. Actually, Boston and her mom are going to travel to a restaurant so that they can talk about the home that she chooses. So we're going to have them go someplace and just talk it out. And I wonder, which house will Boston pick? Will she pick the beautiful house on the water, floating on the water, the lake house? Will she pick that one? Or will she pick the house by the water with the view, with the 3 bedrooms and the 2 baths? Will she pick that one? Or will she pick the family home? The family home has lots of room. It's a blank slate. Boston can make it into whatever she like it to be. Actually, she can do that to all of the homes. More so the family home and the Dillard house. So which one will she choose? I'm really curious to find out. So they're gonna get a cup of coffee, they're gonna talk it over, and then Boston is gonna choose her house. So that since it's windy outside, they're gonna go inside and order. They're gonna order food and drinks. She wants a cannoli. And we're gonna order a drink for here. We're gonna do a cafe latte. So they can have the window open too. It's nice. It's a little too windy outside though. Okay, Boston. Wait a minute, she took her stuff. Is that Mr. Billingsley? Wow. You know, he was in the 2nd episode of House Hunters.
The Paro Pondo, Bruja Galopa.
That is.
Almost. When the fadge licked it. Wash, no bravo caro.
Porter Billingsley. Yeah, so he's came out to the coffee shop. He's telling Boston about his house. All right. So anyway, guys, let's check it out. Oh, we got a movie star. Mr. Billingsley, come on. Okay, so anyway, let's go. So we're gonna head on over. So the house that Boston chose